Hello everyone, welcome to today's workshop from me, Wild Writing in the Time of Corona. And today dedicating the workshop to the fact that it's World Mental Health Day and making the suggestion that if you have about 20 minutes in your day, writing a poem from some simple prompts can actually give you a little bit of a quite a positive feeling, I think, to be a little bit creative. You don't have to like poetry, you don't have to be a poet or even a writer, but I think sometimes just letting your mind have a little wander with some words and phrases and creating something from that can be, well, I certainly find speaking for myself, it's quite therapeutic. So today's workshop is quite straightforward. I'm just going to suggest you make a little list. So just pen, paper, simplest of things. You can do it on a computer or whatever if you choose. So make it this simple little list if you would. So a positive emotion, a favourite place, what you see in front of you, and a touch. Okay, so I'll just go through this again. A positive feeling, a favourite place, what you see in front of you, and a touch. Now, the workshop usually has I usually give 6 prompts, but today is very different, and I was thinking about trying to make this as accessible as I could to as many of you as I could, so that's why I've kind of made it maybe a little shorter, a bit more concise. So with those prompts that you have there, the idea is that you write something in response to them, and that can be a word or it can be a phrase. For example, the positive feeling I put was the feeling of being loved. And the favourite place was a beach called Porthmeor Beach, which is where I used to swim and play as a child. What I could see in front of me as I was writing this, I could see books and some stones, and which I have a lot of, and a poster and some photographs. And touch, I chose the fact that I have a little fossil, rounded stone that has a fossil in it that I like to hold in my hand. And that was it. Those were the 4 things. So in a minute, I'm going to suggest you pause the video, you write down your 4 things, and you try and make some connection between them. Don't worry if you can't use them all. 3 would be fine. And I suggest maybe just try writing 4 lines of poetry. And those 4 lines can be as simple as you like, and the only requirement really is that you mention the things that, or the feelings that you have written in your list. And you can use rhyme if you want. You could do it as in free verse. You could do it as a series of statements. It really doesn't matter. Might be nice to have a line that if you find a line you like, you could always repeat that. And you'll see that I've done that in my poem. So with the idea of giving a little bit of creativity, a little bit of maybe downtime or maybe thinking time in your day, today, I'm going to suggest that you have a go at doing that now. And then after you come back, I will share what I've managed to do with you. Okay, so start. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed doing the writing. I think I did today. I usually do if I'm honest, but today I found it quite a challenge. So I thought about how to start, and I thought that, well, what I'm going to do today is all imaginative. So I started off with a kind of I suppose maybe a slightly kind of metaphorical line. Anyway, this is what I came up with using those 4 prompts, and I don't know if I quite got them all in, but anyway, here it is. My mind is taking me a walk. Just now my legs can't go. I'm getting ready, have my pen at hand. You can see the words are starting to flow. It would be lovely to have a hand to hold, to link with, as we stroll along. But I'm sitting and my pen is moving. I hold it in one hand, a small coral fossil in the other. This is how I make a song. My stone takes me back to gold sands of St. Ives, Of breakers I dive through, my hair thick with brine. I'm walking there now. My sisters are screaming with joy as the tide covers their little toes, all in a line. Looking up, and my pen still keeps going. I see posters, photographs, seeds drying in the sun. These fragments shored up against my ruin. My little stone is all warm now, eons of earth in my hand. My mind is taking me a walk, and my walk is all but done. And that's what I managed to come up with today. I suppose in these times when, for many of us, it's not easy to get out, and it's certainly not easy to be with those you love. I quite like the idea that I can go to these places where I've been happy, in my mind at least. So that was what came up in the poem. Please do feel free to share your poems on the YouTube link, or on Twitter, or on the Facebook page. And I hope you've enjoyed today's workshop, and I wish you well, and I will see you soon if you choose to continue writing some poems with me. Until then, you take care. Goodbye.